I don't know about you, but I'm happy that it's Friday.
Yay!
It'd be cool if your
That
camera
sounded
worked, too.
so
I know.
unenthusiastic.
I love it when my camera worketh not. It's my favorite. We love looking at my computer. It's what I'm going to continue to do for the rest of this podcast. Hopefully, you're listening on Friday. If you're not listening on Friday, happy whatever day you're listening on, right?
Yes.
Right. This is The Perspective. My name's McCall.
I'm Mima. We really need to take a screenshot of that.
But it's the best.
Well,
There's my camera.
You
Oh my
took it
gosh.
away.
Hi, camera. And that's producer Butters.
hi.
Hi.
Sorry, I was in the middle of
It's okay.
doing things.
Thanks. Thank you. It's winter time in Cache Valley right now, and this week has been miserable as
yes.
all get
This
out.
week has been the definition of winter.
It has been. And now, like, we've got our nasty air. We've got our
This is-
temperatures that are
This is like
typical.
this is the normal winter that we used to have.
I know. Like 5 years ago. It's so weird.
Right right before I moved.
Right. The last like 5 years, the winters have been
Very
so
mild.
weird. Like so mild. And everyone's like, oh, well, I thought the winter was going to be worse. Like there's lots of people who we've talked to that have said that. And it's like, how long have you lived here?
Although I will give it that we had enough storms that it blew out the inversion.
Yes. Which is
except
nice.
for this week.
Yes. And I hate that. But good news, potentially storm rolling through this weekend, which hopefully blows out the inversion. But dude, my vocal cords wrecked
Yeah.
every morning.
I was talking to my parents while we were driving, and my throat just closed off. I was like, my mom was like, "Do you need water?" I was like, "Yes, please."
Yes, I need water
I'm dying.
and a humidifier.
And
I've been running my humidifier like it's nobody's business.
I have not.
Is it bugging you?
Because I don't have one.
Oh man, what a bummer. Mine was like $20 at Walmart.
For some reason, at my
Sorry,
house, I
Walmart.
want to get rid of the moisture because there's just too much.
That's fair. I kind of want to get an air purifier. Side note, because I think those would be sweet. I think it'd be nice.
That would be nice.
I have a bunch of plants. I killed 2 of my plants yesterday.
I feel like I kill all my plants. One of my plants is thriving because my mom is here.
Nice. Most of my plants have done really, really well. Except this one, I don't know what's wrong with it. The snake plant is supposed to be the most resilient. Like you could leave it in the dark for like 12 years and it would flourish. Just like amazing. So my snake plant now, I've had it for, 3 years or something like that. Big dead. So dead. Like, I don't know how I did it. But it's like, womp womp, very sad. So I'm going to have to throw it away and go get another plant instead because it's just an empty pot. And it was an expensive pot, so.
I'm starting to think it's something in my apartment that kills my plants.
Could be.
Because my mom bought a rosemary plant
Love
and
them.
a mint plant.
Love
and
them.
both of them died.
Interesting.
And I mean, my mom takes care of plants.
Right.
And she has a green thumb. So for them to be dying,
Right.
I'm like,
It might just be the wrong kind of, excuse me, it might be the wrong kind of climate for it. Whether you have enough humidity, whether you have not enough humidity, those kinds of things.
Too hot.
Too hot.
it might be too hot. My parents are boiling me alive.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
kidding.
fair. Usually like 65 is where those plants like to be.
Oh, so I just have to put them in my room then.
Yep, there you go. There you go.
Outside.
Outside.
No,
they'll live they'll live,
yeah.
laugh, love outside forever.
They'll flourish outside.
Speaking
The garage.
the garage. Speaking of outside, we hate it.
Yes.
We hate it out there.
Especially those that don't have a garage.
Bingo.
Because you go out and it snows 10 inches.
Yeah.
A foot.
Then you got to clear all that out,
Mhm.
and then every morning your windows are all frosted
It's
over.
icy,
So then you got to start the car and hope that it starts
melting before
melting it
you.
off. So then you got to scrape your windows.
Yep. I know, it's miserable. I went to lunch with my dad yesterday, and as I was walking up, I showed him some pictures of my house because I live in the freaking Arctic, and I was showing him some pictures from when Dustin snow blew the front steps, sort of by the front steps and stuff. And my dad was like, "Holy crap, how much snow is that?" And I said, "I don't know. It goes up to my knee, so whatever that is science-wise, I have no idea." So I'm assuming that the snow at my house will melt in July because it will be here for absolutely ever. But with it being winter, we've got holidays, quote unquote, that you could consider. Groundhog Day was yesterday. We've got the, ew, gross. showed me a picture of some snow. That's disgusting.
That's the path for the dog.
We've got
cute.
yeah, that's miserable.
We snoo blue.
Snoo-blue,
snoo-blued it.
did some snoo-bluing. So we've got President's Day is coming up. We just had MLK Day as well. And then the Super Bowl, I guess you could consider as like a quote-unquote holiday that people are going to be celebrating to look forward to during the cold time. So Groundhog Day happened yesterday, like we said. The groundhog saw its shadow, 6 more weeks of winter or whatever. It's only like 40% accurate, by the way.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, now you know, which is, I don't know. It's so interesting. So Quebec, they have their famous groundhog, like we have Punxsutawney Phil, right? His name is Fred La Marmotte. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Sorry. Anyway, he died the night before Groundhog Day. So really short time to find a replacement. Very short
That's
time.
either a good sign or a really bad sign.
See you later, Canada.
You're all dead.
Seriously. So they didn't have enough time to find this replacement. So instead, I don't know how they did this, who they found, but they found a child and a stuffed animal. So there's no definition as to like how they found a child. So I'm just assuming they stole someone's kid off the street. And then they were like, and we're stealing a stuffed animal. Like,
it's probably an official's kid.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be. So anyway,
and who gets on that council?
dude, I don't know. Is it like a town council thing?
I don't know.
That's so weird.
IWD, the person that does the thing.
That's right. So anyway, Fred Jr. is going to be taking care of it. There are no funeral arrangements that have been announced for Fred. But the child and the groundhog stuffed animal did see shadow, so 6 more weeks of winter. Here's how the rest of the Outlook results went, right? Punxsutawney Phil saw shadow. I don't even know how to pronounce this, so forgive me. Shubenacadie Sam.
Nailed it.
Yes. Lucy the Lobster in Nova Scotia. Both of those, 6 more weeks of winter. Wyarton Willie from Ontario said early spring. Manitoba Merv said 6 more weeks of winter. And I don't know that I can say that. I'm going to do it anyway. Balzac, Balzac, Billy in Alberta, who's always just a person in a groundhog costume, saw an early spring. So
That sounds like something that would have came from Alabama.
I know.
I know.
Yeah. So anyway, those are the things that I guess we have to look forward to. Congratulations to Fred Jr. for getting a promotion, I guess. Sorry about your dad, but now you get to predict the future, I guess.
It's okay. In 6 months, we're going to be complaining.
I won't be complaining.
When
I don't
it's
ever
too
really
hot.
I don't ever really complain. The only time that I really complain about it being too hot is in the studio in the wintertime. Because they close the doors and the thermostat is on the outside, and so it just pumps heat, and you close the door and you suffocate in here. It's way too hot. So
It's
that's
not bad today.
This is all right.
I will forever, every time, complain it's too hot. When it's too hot.
Which will
Interesting.
be,
I will rarely complain that it's cold when it's too cold.
other than her hands are freezing.
Yeah.
Happens.
I'll just put them on your neck. Be like, look.
I get that. No, do not.
Do not do that.
Stop it. So some of the other things we look forward to in the wintertime, the Grammys. Producer Butters is all hyped
The Gram.
about the Gram.
I don't know if I'm hyped over it, but I will watch it.
We were just talking about
Even though
that.
I don't care that it's like not fan based.
Yeah, that it's industry based more so.
I mean, because my opinion is going to be totally different than your opinion of what I think
Right.
is a good song.
I feel like it's kind of difficult because like the Academy thinks that it's because that's, whatever Recording Academy is who's over that one. And so it's interesting because it's like, okay, I guess, but it's also hard because like BTS's fan army, they are killer like you would not believe when it comes to being active and voting for things. Same thing with like Nicki Minaj's Barbs, is that what they call them? Barbies? I don't remember. Beyonce her fans are super adamant about that too. And so it's like, you could bet BTS is going to win every fan favorite award ever, all the
True.
time, because that's how it is.
I don't know where they kind of snubbed The Weeknd.
I know. The way that they snub people is it's so interesting.
Yep.
And it, like, for me, obviously, I'm very conspiracy theory about that kind of stuff. It's like they didn't pay enough money or something, and they're just like, okay, get out, get wrecked. Good luck next time. Like, it's got to be something along those lines. They just have some kind of vendetta.
Possible.
Probably.
It's just dumb. It's high school. It's all high school. Everything's high school. High school never ends. Who said it best? Bowling for Soup. That's
Yep.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I love that song still. I can't get over it. But they've got a breakdown of what's on the menu for the Grammys, because, you know, that's what's important. We always think about like the important foods around the Grammys, the Super Bowl, that kind of thing, right? So this year they are eating. I mean, they have all of the nice fancy.
Eating for the Grammys, I usually just sit and be like,
No,
oh my
not
gosh, is this-
us, them.
Oh,
Them. Why do I care
like
what
if I
they're
watch
eating?
the Grammys, I just kind of eat chips.
Right. I always do. I always do. So they've got a breakdown of it. Where the heck is it?
I
What?
don't know. I
The
stole
mirror.
it.
The
it's
mirror.
probably gonna be bougie as
Always. It always is.
bougie.
So
Prob.
it says that they've got Full of Love. They've created a menu celebrating the cultures he loves: Havana, Cuba, Miami, along with others. Going to be delicious. So the menu's fresh and modern. They got the former Beat Bobby Flay contestant who's doing stuff. It's going to mirror the venue. The Los Angeles Convention Center will include an aviary along with aerial performers acting as birds surrounded by giant bird cages.
So they're gonna eat chicken.
I'm assuming they must be eating chicken.
Chicken.
They're eating
Chicken.
they're eating all of the birds from the 12 Days of Christmas. So all of them. That's finally what we have found the solution for.
That's a lot
with
of birds.
47 birds. So they have 6 vegetarian options, 6 vegan options, 12 gluten-free options.
Why do they need so many options?
I don't know. There's so many different people. Who
Because
knows?
you need different options for different people. You
Who
can't
knows?
just have one vegetarian option and
Yeah,
have
because-
like 20 meat eating.
Yeah. It's like when we get the choice of like
Okay.
ribs or chicken. You get the choice of ribs or chicken, but vegan. So quinoa or tofu. Like,
Tofu or quinoa.
Yeah.
Yeast or
not yeast.
I don't know what else.
I don't know.
Do you know what sounds good?
Pancakes.
What sounds good?
Chinese food.
I'm making
or
pancakes.
Sushi. I don't
Side
know. I could
note.
go either way, actually.
I have to figure out how to make pancakes tomorrow. I actually need your guys' help on
Do you want
this.
to go on a sushi date?
When?
Now?
Right. Yeah, today.
Sure. Why not?
All right. Cool. We're
All
going.
right, we got plans. So I need your guys' help though, for real.
Okay.
So I have to provide pancakes for youth council tomorrow,
Uh-huh.
and I'm doing this breakfasty thing with them. What the heck do I need to bring? I got pancakes, got the mix, got orange juice, got syrup,
Milk.
Butter?
Chocolate
milk, got butter,
Strawberries.
strawberries.
whipped-
Okay,
Whipped cream.
okay.
Are we making bougie
Whipped
pancakes
cream.
or
That's
what?
kind of what I'm wondering. I'm running on a limited budget. It's
I mean-
town money,
Oh,
so
sorry. Okay.
I'm
okay,
running
okay.
on
get
very
some powdered
thin.
sugar.
I wouldn't do powdered
Nutella.
sugar. No.
Jam.
Listen, I didn't know what the budget was.
I'm running
Okay.
limited budget. Like,
I would just.
These
keep
are the
it
pancakes I
simple.
make.
those are the kind of pancakes I,
I mean,
make
there,
as well.
there are some people that don't like syrup on it, so they use jam or something.
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
So,
So just
So I
take
could
like
bring jam.
you could do some jam. I don't know what brand or kind or
Right.
flavor or.
I would take like maybe like strawberry jam,
Probably.
and then maybe another kind of jam if it's in the budget.
Raspberry question mark. I don't know.
Do these kids have allergies?
No.
You got to worry about.
Nope.
Gluten
Nope.
issues. Okay.
You know, you could just keep it simple and just bring the syrup and go. This is what we got.
Have at E.
Or you do that, or buy like muffins or something, like those big muffins.
Yeah. Okay.
A big muffin.
We can split them.
Muffins.
Okay. It's not a bad idea.
So if you don't want a pancake, you can have a muffin. There you go. Bam, cheap.
Yeah. Okay.
And a
I-
griddle.
Yes, I have a griddle. Don't worry.
Okay, good.
And paper plates and utensils.
Cups.
So cups, good.
'Kay.
I'm just trying to come up with that list of things because I have to go to the store and go pick them up.
I don't know if I'd do paper plates.
It would be like plastic plates, but
okay.
you know,
Not
or like
styrofoam.
Chinette kind that are like they're kind of paper but
Yeah.
They're sturdy paper.
sturdy paper.
More like cardboard
Yeah, cardboard sturdy paper ish.
ish.
Yeah. Anything else? I mean,
how many peoples are on this council thingy?
there's gonna be 7 or 8, plus there's their parents. So you got like 8.
Oh, parents are involved now.
Yes, so 16, 24.
Some OJ, Apple, J.
Apple J. I was like,
J.
Apple? Apple what? Phone? Like,
Apple slices.
again, we're on a limited budget. I can't provide one of those for everyone. Apple J.
I was gonna say AJ, but you know.
Yeah. Apple J. We love that.
M.
M&M's. Got it. We're going to put those on top of our pancakes. Okay. Chocolate milk,
Yeah.
maybe? Question mark.
Chalky milk.
Chalky. I love chalky milk.
Love
It's
chocolate.
good.
My body doesn't love chalky milk. I now have to take like little Lactaid things whenever I eat anything with dairy in
So
it.
what do you think of strawberry milk?
Yum.
You know what I love? I like strawberry milk. You know what I love? Shout out. We're not getting sponsored, but shout out Gosner's. Those guys have freaking root beer milk.
Yeah.
My jam. I also really like their dreamsicle milk and their cookies and cream milk.
Their cookies and cream milk.
So good.
I like
worked-
banana milk.
I worked on a dairy farm.
You don't like milk.
I know. I like chocolate milk and I also like strawberry milk, but after working on a dairy farm, I struggle with the strawberry milk.
That's fair. It's fair
and I
enough.
will tell you why. Not on here.
After the break.
Oh, okay.
No, I
On the next podcast.
on the next podcast. No, I like those kinds of I like those kinds of milks. So anyway,
Don't forget the cups.
that's right.
I was thinking if it was just a few people, I just go to the dollar store and buy the cheap
Right.
plastic ones, and then you got them for your house.
Right.
Unless you don't like the cheap plastic things.
I have like all of the stuff at my house already. Like I've got a bunch of paper plates and stuff for this specific thing. I already bought them once before for other things. So thankfully that's already taken care of. Party.
If you had a waffle maker, you could do the waffles too.
Dude, I bought a waffle maker. I don't know how I biff up waffle makers so bad. Like it should be so simple.
Yeah.
I mess up every single waffle I make.
Oh, well, yeah.
It becomes
That's
scrambled waffles. Like
Oh.
I don't know how I do it. I have no idea.
Do you like spray it
Mhm.
first?
I do all of the things. I follow the instructions on how to be able to do it because I got a brand new waffle maker because my old one
Leave it in longer.
was not. I do. I leave it in longer and then it's like it still comes apart like in the middle and then it's like or I'll leave it in and then it just like crumbles. I don't know what. And it's
What
like
kind of mix are you using?
the same like I'll use the Jiffy kind. I've used the
Is it waffle mix?
yeah.
Weird.
I don't know what's wrong. I don't know how I biff up waffles. I love waffles.
We're gonna have to ask you to bring the stuff.
I'm
and
so
do it.
bad
Yeah, I wanna
at
see this.
waffles.
We
I
need
have
to
no
film
idea.
this.
Yeah.
I have no idea why they're so bad, but they are so bad.
On one of the podcast
All the times.
episodes.
We'll have to pre-record it. You guys can come over to my house and we can chill.
We can do that.
Yeah, we could.
Happens.
All right. It's tomorrow morning. Just
Yes.
I
kidding.
can't. I'm already making things tomorrow morning for children.
Exactly.
I'm already making things at
You're-
6 a.m. for children.
Oh, 4
killing-
a.m. then.
No thanks.
2 birds with one stone.
2 birds, 1 stone. Any final thoughts on winter and waffles and foods and the Grammys and
I am now
Stay
officially hangry because we've
Same.
been talking about food.
I'm gonna go get sushi. It's a great choice.
Yum.
Way to go, brother.
Haven't had it in a while.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm probably gonna have it for dinner tonight. I'll have it for lunch. Have it for dinner. It's fine. I love sushi.
all the way around.
I love sushi. Anything else?
Be
Stay warm
kind,
out there.
Stay warm. Don't drive like an idiot.
Turn on your lights.
Turn on your lights.
Don't ride people's tails. That's not fun.
Also, every
maybe it
day
is.
on my way home, there is somebody, at least one person that doesn't have their lights on.
I know.
There are multiple people.
And I don't know if it's just the type of car, but it's always a Nissan.
Always.
Hey, don't blame the Nissans.
No, we're blaming the
Don't
Nissans.
blame the Nissans. I drive
No.
a Nissan.
Nope,
It's
we're
the
blaming them.
drivers.
Nope, we're blaming them. Yeah, we're blaming them. Okay.
For me, it's every other car except a Nissan.
fair.
Okay,
I do
and
that.
I drive at night. And I think
Set it
my
off.
my mom and I have seen at least 20 cars a night without their lights on
It's crazy to me.
at
I know.
night. I'm like, how are you driving right now?
I know. It's whack. Okay. Well,
Whackety whack.